So I guess we're starting with the weird news straight away with Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter. He is selling the first ever tweet for $2 million. Or at least that's what the current bid is. This is an article on Reuters that says Twitter's Jack Dorsey is auctioning his first ever tweet as memorabilia. So someone would own the first ever tweet on Twitter. What? Well, yes, I discovered this thing called NFTs. It's non-fungible tokens. I think that means that I will give you the ownership of something digital. And that's using it's so confusing that I don't even understand what's the point of it, but I guess people want to buy stuff. So what happens is you own this tweet forever using an autographed digital certificate. So you'd have a certificate saying that you own the first ever tweet, and it would include the metadata of the original tweet, the date, location, I don't know, and it would be yours. But it will continue be on Twitter. So what happened is Jack Dorsey tweeted from his personal account a link that is redirecting you to this website where you can buy NFTs, and the thing that was there is his first tweet. It was up for $88,888, and within minutes that number was reached. And after that, some guy who his name is Justin Sun, he is a cryptocurrency person, so he's rich. He actually bid $2 million for that tweet, and that's on Sunday. So this MFT thing, is it NFT? It's NFT, yeah. It is supposed to be a new way to collect memorabilia. You know how people sometimes collect cards, they collect mail labels, they collect old currency, old coins. This is another thing, I guess. There's this comparison in this article with baseball cards. They're not very huge in my culture, but I understand how that works. So they're saying there's only one unique signed version of the tweet, and if the creator agrees to sell, you can own it forever. I don't know what that means. I don't know why you would need NFTs, but I have heard that musical artists, for example, would use this NFT thing to sell you a song or to sell you a version of a song that would include like takes, like snippets, the instrumental only, the vocals only, the backing vocals, like scripts of what the song was supposed to be. And if there is someone paying for it, I mean, I guess congratulations, someone will own the first ever tweet on Twitter, and Dorsey will get $2 million. Speaking of Twitter, Twitter is exploring an undo send. One of the most asked for features on Twitter is an edit button, and Jack Dorsey have previously said that this feature probably will not come to Twitter for a magnitude of reasons. He just don't agree with the concept that you can send a tweet and then edit it, and then you would get a log, or it would be just confusing when you're sending information that you can edit. You can delete a tweet and send a new one, but you can't edit a tweet. And this feature is supposedly coming for paying users. The last video I talked about how Twitter might be exploring a paid subscription thing. And there's this guy or girl called Jane Wong who discovered unannounced social media features by looking at the code. So she looks at the code, she sees a feature, she sees an animation, and that was an undo button. So Reuters talked to a spokeswoman from Twitter, and she said that this feature is being, quote, tested as a part of the company's exploration of how subscriptions could work on the platform. For me, I don't think that they will introduce an unsend button just for paying super followers. I think it's a way for Twitter to get publicity, to advertise for this new feature set, to get themselves into articles like this one on the Reuters and keep people guessing, oh, what are the features coming to Twitter? because of the rise of other social media apps like a Clubhouse, which has gained so much popularity in recent days. So I think if an unsend button were to come to fruition, to show up, it would probably show up for everyone, because why would anyone pay just to unsend a button? So how this thing works is you would send a tweet and then you would have like a 30-minute timer or a short timer, 30 minutes, 30 seconds, or a minute timer that would indicate that you can unsend the tweet before it goes forever. It's not entirely like game changing. It's a small feature. So I don't know why this article is relating that to super followers. I think it's just a way for Twitter's name and features to get out there, and people would be interested in them. But anyway, there will never be an edit button, and an unsend button might be the closest thing we have to it. Speaking of buying things that are maybe useless, maybe not useless, in this case, Fall Guys have been bought by Epic Games. So not Fall Guys, the game itself, but the maker of Fall Guys have been purchased by Epic Games, and the company is called Mediatonic. It was founded by two students in Brunel University in London. And it was founded in 2005, and now they have been bought by this huge company, Epic Games. So Epic Games recently did this with a popular game, which is Rocket League. They bought the game, and then they made it free to play. They enabled cross-platforms, and now they have three massive, very popular games, among others, of course. The first one being Fortnite, the second is Rocket League, and then the third is Fall Guys. So I talked about Fall Guys before. So an indie developer, you're independent, you're small, and you're developing something so great that propels you to unmatched level of popularity, and it can bring things like this, a purchase by a bigger company. And the founders seem to be very happy about this because they, of course, gained a little bit of money. You have to think about that. But also now they will release Fall Guys for Xbox and Nintendo Switch, and people are saying, this article is saying that it might be coming to mobile devices as well. But that might be stopped because of the battle between Epic and Apple regarding games on iPhone, so maybe not. But definitely Epic buying Fall Guys will make it more accessible. Game analysts in this article by BBC are saying that maybe they switch Fall Guys, which was initially released as a free game for PlayStation Plus subscribers, and then now it's a paid game. They would release it as a free-to-play game, just like they did with Rocket League, and enable cross-platform play, which also they did with Rocket League. And the good thing that they are citing is Epic Games has a very good reputation of keeping a game very, very popular for a long time, like Fortnite and Rocket League, and maybe now even Fall Guys. So what is Fall Guys? Fall Guys is a party game of sorts. It's a race game. One person wins out of 100, and you go through obstacles, and you're this cute little jelly bean character. I have certainly played it, and I enjoyed it, but it was wearing off very quickly, and this purchase actually made me want to play the game again. I might turn on the PlayStation 4 and try the game again, because it's really just casual fun, no harm done. It looks silly, it plays silly, and it's funny to play with friends. So congratulations to the small-time developer, Mediatonic. You have been acquired by the great Epic Games. So no Apple news today, but there is definitely Samsung news, and Samsung are expecting, Samsung fans are expecting that the Galaxy Watch 4 and the Galaxy Watch Active 4 is coming. So this is expected a cycle. Every company has a cycle of releasing products. But the interesting thing is, in this article by Tech Radar, they're only citing Ice Universe, who I follow on Twitter. And this indicates to you how reputation in the tech world is really head and shoulders above everything, because this guy just tweeted Galaxy Watch 4 and Galaxy Watch Active 4. and that's it. People start writing articles. He's so influential, and I guess he has inside sources that he just needs to tweet a simple tweet just like that, and the whole world is talking. So a Galaxy Watch, the watch market is dominated by Apple, and it's because of the integration, I guess, between Apple and its products. Galaxy Watch, would you only buy a Galaxy Watch if you have a Galaxy phone, or would you buy a Galaxy Watch and link it with another Android phone? And if you're looking at another Android phone, if you have a non-Galaxy smartphone, are you then gonna use exclusively Galaxy Watches because you have so many options? And one play by Samsung to probably incorporate this feeling that you can use the Galaxy Watch with any device you use is they will ditch their own operating system in favor of Wear OS from Google. Google recently bought Fitbit, another watch company, a health-oriented one. And you have so many options with Android as maybe it's the biggest feature of Android. You have so many features and so many options to choose from, and this will be another one. But one personal anecdote of mine, I don't like charging things, and the fewer things I have to charge, the better. And I don't really like smartwatches all that much because of two reasons. One, I'm a student, I can't walk in an exam room with them. And second is I need to charge them all the time. And this is the biggest reason for me. I don't like charging stuff. So please don't give me another thing that I have to worry about charging. Not for me, I guess, neither the Galaxy Watch or the Apple Watch, but it's coming. And Mr. Ice Universe is giving us all the information we need. One last piece of story, of news, is MWC 2021. So that's the Mobile World Congress. I have never heard of it, but this article by Radar is saying it's the world's biggest smartphone event. And it usually happens in February, but stuff happens in the world, the pandemic and whatnot, and this was postponed to June. And it is actually happening physically, not digitally, in June, and this article is showing how. So before going into the health things, the health aspect of it, people don't know what is going to be released in this event. And the rumors are two returning companies are showing up. Nokia and Sony. So Sony Xperia, what is it called? 1.3 and Nokia 10 are supposed to be the flagships by these two companies. When you see someone, they either have an iPhone or a Samsung phone, maybe a Huawei phone, maybe a OnePlus phone here and there. I don't recall having met someone in the last 5 years or so who has a Sony phone or a Nokia phone. So this is going to be interesting in that sense. But the big news is this is finally something that we can attend. I wish that one day I'd be able to attend these tech things. It is normally hosting 100,000 people plus. And this time, because of the health restrictions, they're going to halve the attendees. So there will be around 50,000 people. And some of the things, the rules that you have to attend is you would have to have a COVID test before you go to Spain. Oh, did I mention this is going to happen in Barcelona, Spain? So you'd need a negative COVID test before you show up, and then you would need to take another test every 72 hours. They would have testing facilities. Everything would be digital, contactless cards, contactless payments. And the place will be in open air, most of it. There's going to be a lot of air circulation. And it's going to be a very interesting way to slowly go back to having events, seeing people, and participating in real life physical events. And this event is not going to be entirely physical. It's going to be a hybrid thing. So people are still going to be able to attend online. And also, these plans are also subject to change because of the rules. Maybe we get a breakthrough that makes us ease up a bit, or maybe we need to go stricter. But for me, reading these kind of things makes me hopeful for not only the tech community, but the community as a whole, because attending something live, attending something in person is so much different and so much more. You feel that connection, that intangible thing that online stuff doesn't do for you. And Barcelona, Spain, 2021. June 2021, we'll see the new Nokia phone and maybe even the new Sony phone. And I hope you have a fantastic week. And excuse me for this look. It's only because my hair is a mess and I have no other way to cover it. So see you next week and have a wonderful week.